Hi, today I'll be walking through how to sign up for and get started on FeatureBase Cloud platform. If you want to follow along with the written instructions, you can check out our Cloud Quick Start Guide in our documentation. And in this demo, we'll be creating a new FeatureBase database and preloading two large-scale demo datasets into the database and running a set of basic analytical queries. So you want to head to this free trial page up here. And here you would put in your name, your email address, and then create a password. Once you've done that, you accept the terms of service and click next, during which you'll get a code to your email to just confirm your account. Once you register your account, you'll be able to log in. So I'll show you what it looks like on this end. Once you're in on the platform, you can see that you'll get $300 in credits. I've already used up some of mine. And so to configure the environment, we want to first go to this left-hand side and click on databases. In this demo, we'll be working with demo data to show some of the low latency capabilities of our application. And so you want to click on new databases and start with preloaded sample data. Click create database. So right now the database is spinning and the status will first say that it's being created. Eventually it'll go to provisioning status, which means that the resources are being provisioned. And the next status update will be restoring, which means that the data is being loaded into the database. This process of creating the new database will take a few minutes for the 1 billion records to load. So we'll come back when everything is ready. All right, so once the database says running, you can click on the database name to check out the tables, and you'll see the two tables that we created are CSEG and skills. CSEG is a table that's short for customer segmentation, and the rest of these tables are system tables that have information about our database. So we're going to explore the CSEG feature table. We can see more information about the table when you click on it. This shows the variety of data types that FeatureBase can ingest. Two that may be new are ID set and string set. When you see those, just know that the set data types are multi-valued inputs, meaning that FeatureBase has collapsed traditional data models such as star schema model to efficiently store all the values into a single column. Let's run some queries to understand the data in the customer segmentation table. To run queries, you want to click on this left-hand query page. And first, let's just run a simple SQL statement to extract 10 records to explore. Okay. When looking at this output, you can see that each of the records has several columns and data types. You can scroll to the left and to the right to see the full list of columns. Okay. Next, let's check the full scale of the data set by running a select count from CSEG. And when performing large aggregations, you may require the ability to sum large amounts of individual integer or decimal elements. So here we can select sum of the income across 1 billion records. Typically, you would use sum in conjunction with other aggregators such as greater than, and, or. So let's run a statement to select the sum of income columns for individuals with incomes larger than 5K who are 45 years old with skills including Microsoft Office and Excel. So, CSEG. Great. So this is the sum of incomes of people who are 45 years old, who have the skills of Microsoft Office and Excel, who make over 5K. FeatureBase also supports the inner joins functionality between two tables, but it's preferable to merge data from separate sources or tables using a ingest process using upsert behavior. Here is an example of how to use inner joins with the distinct function in FeatureBase's native language, Pequal. So we'll be counting the number of people who are teachers and available for hire with this query. Okay. One ranking query that FeatureBase is particularly good at is top K. And so this query can typically be slow and computationally intense. The query is going to return the top 5 hobbies across all customers from the CSEG table, sifting through 1 billion records in milliseconds. There we go. So the next query we're going to run is a little bit more complex. We're going to return the top 10 hobbies among females who also like scuba diving from the CSEG table. And this also returns in milliseconds. Even when we're adding these complex filters, the top K queries can be run for exact results at scale without impacting query latency. And so the last thing I want to show you all is how to use group with complex conditions and aggregations. So typically we always are using group by. So group by is a really popular aggregation related use case query. And so currently we're just going to try this example of grouping by hobbies, counting by those with ultimate count above 200 million. So here we just ran a query where we grouped by hobbies, counting by those with only counts above 200 million. And another useful facet of group by is the ability to add an aggregate amount and utilize the low latency aggregation in another capacity. Let's try this. Great. That's the end of our demo today. Thank you for watching.